A spoon cannot taste of the food it carries. Likewise, a foolish man cannot understand the wise man's wisdom even if he associates with a sage. Wisdom is the best guide, and faith is the best companion. One must try to escape from the darkness of ignorance and suffering, and seek the light of enlightenment. An arrow maker tries to make his arrow straight. So a wise man tries to keep his mind straight. If a roof is improperly made or in disrepair, rain will leak into the house, so greed enters the mind that is improperly trained, or out of control. Anger will never disappear, so long as there are thoughts of resentment in the mind. Anger will disappear just as soon as thoughts of resentment are forgotten. The one who protects his mind from greed, anger and foolishness, is the one who enjoys real and lasting peace. To utter pleasant words, without practicing them, is like a fine flower without fragrance. On a trip, a man should travel with a companion of equal mind, or one who has a better mind. One had better travel alone than to travel with a fool. An insincere and evil friend is more to be feared than a wild beast. A wild beast may wound your body, but an evil friend will wound your mind. A great rock is not disturbed by the wind. The mind of a wise man is not disturbed by either honor or abuse. To live a single day and hear a good teaching is better than to live 1,000 years without knowing such teaching. To be foolish and to recognize that one is a fool is better than to be foolish and imagine that one is wise. As a knight guards his castle gate, so one must guard one's mind from dangers outside and dangers inside. One must not neglect it for a moment. The first steps toward spiritual freedom from the worldly bonds and fetters are to control one's mind, to stop idle talk, and to be somewhat pensive. He who is unable to guard his 5 senses of eyes, ears, nose, tongue and body, and becomes tempted by his surroundings, is not the one who can train for enlightenment. He who firmly guards the gateways of his 5 senses, and keeps his mind under control, is the one who can successfully train for enlightenment. Happiness follows sorrow, sorrow follows happiness, but when one no longer discriminates between happiness and sorrow, a good deed and a bad deed, one is able to realize freedom. It is worthy to perform the present duty well and without failure. Do not seek to avoid or postpone it till tomorrow. By acting on the immediate thing, one can live a good day. To be idle is a short road to death, and to be diligent is a way of life. Foolish people are idle, but the wise are diligent. A spoon cannot taste of the food it carries. Likewise, a foolish man cannot understand the wise man's wisdom even if he associates with a sage. A spoon cannot taste of the food it carries. Likewise, a foolish man cannot understand the wise man's wisdom even if he associates with a sage.